Hey guys, and welcome back to. Ooh, cool. Welcome back to Terraria. Let's play 1.4. Yeah, we have a new update, and a couple of things have been changed. So you may be wondering, hey, sure, you made a new world, and I was like, nah, might as well not, because there's only been like two major changes to the actual map generation. Alright, there we go. The first one, did it record me earlier? Because for a little bit it wasn't working there. Never mind. Anyway, two major changes to the map generator. First of all is that the underground jungle can now be found actually above ground. So it's no longer an underground jungle, it's a jungle. And also there is now less chasms in the corruption area. So that's not major in my opinion, so I figured might as well keep the same old map, because while I've done a little minor changes off screen on the house and everything, for the most part everything is still the same. But there are a lot of other changes, much more changes in this game. First of all, you can see now that we have a social bar over here. You may be wondering, what's a social bar? Well, the social bar is, let's say you have some armor, alright? And you like your armor because it gives you stats. But, it kinda sucks. It looks pretty crappy. Bunny! Yep. Now there are new NPCs. You can now actually find bunnies. And, yeah. I made a little boss fighting area, so when we fight Eye of Cthulhu, a boss monster, later on, this will be the area where I will fight him. And actually this area will most likely be the same area where I fight the, shit, what am I thinking of? The Eater of Worlds. When I do fight him, eventually, that will be the area upon which I will fight him at. So I have changed up things a little bit in the world. That is mine. Nothing so far except for I've updated the house a little bit. I put a little platform here and, you know, changed things up. Made things look a lot nicer. I've been clearing out stuff. I put up this for someone. And if she's watching this, she'll probably be like, oh my god! And I'll be like, yeah, I know. I showed this to my, to David and Pixie Dig. And, Angel, and, they were like, oh, you're a loser. And then she looked at David and she was like, why haven't you ever done this? And David was like, oh, shit. Because he knew, he realized that I bested him, so, you know what? Some might consider me a kiss ass. Well, you know what? I think I do just fine, thank you. So anyway, there hasn't been anything major that I've done. It is about time we start getting. We need some of these though. Oh, silver! Yay, silver! Woo! Get some iron bars. Some silver bars. Maybe we can actually have some armor. That'd be pretty cool. That didn't look like complete shit like this stuff does. I never liked the copper armor. It always looks like crap to me. It looks like I take off clothes for copper armor. I mean, seriously, look at this. Alright. Put this on. It looks like I took off my shirt. What can we use the iron for? Nothing, but we do need the silk. Yes, we do. Now, a couple of things we will be doing is we need to put that in there, and don't need a stone wall. Put those in there for now. Ooh, we have a gold coin. Cool. Ooh, we can use those clay pots. Why not? Might as well, right? Couple of things that are going to be... Couple of other new things is that there are new monsters in the world. For example, there are now bats. Which I hate bats. Absolutely hate bats. But whatever we shall have to do with bats. Oh, I shouldn't have put that clay pot there. That's a pain in the ass. Interesting fact about the bunnies is that if it is a blood moon, they will actually attack you. They will become corrupted bunnies, and they will attack you. And that's kind of depressing because you have to kill bunnies then. But that's not the major points. That's not why we came here. That's why you're not watching this video. So let's show off some of the major intriguing things. First of all, I'm going to have to find the corruption. Now, if I remember correctly, the corruption is to my left. So I'm going to run over there really quickly, and I'll show you that on screen. And I'm going to have to kill a whole hell of a bunch of... You killed that bunny! You die now for killing that bunny. What's that bunny do to you, man? It's not even cool. There is now a new mini-boss, the King of Slimes. Has 2,000 hit points and actually gives you ninja armor, which actually isn't really good armor, but it's more for looks. There is the hero armor, which makes you look like Legend of Zelda's Link. It's a direct reference to that, actually. And the King Slime is actually a reference to Ninja Gaiden. Because in the first game, or one of the games, there was a giant slime boss that could devour you, and while you're fighting the King Slime, you may indeed notice that there is a ninja stuck inside. And when you kill it, you get, believe it or not, a piece of a ninja armor. So it's basically a direct reference to that. That looked like iron for a second. I was like, what? Iron? And I haven't mined it? What? What madness is this? The King Slime has very little requirements. You have to basically be 1/3 away from your spawn point, at least. It has to be daylight, and I can't remember the third requirement. But that's basic gist of them. So it's very possible that I could easily run into one like any second. And I'd rather not, actually. Because as much as I would love to look like a ninja, it probably wouldn't be the most healthy for me, seeing as how I don't have very much armor at all. Even though it wouldn't be that hard, because you think the mother slimes are big, that you have no clue what the King Slime looks like. The King Slime is literally like this big, right? Or bigger. It's not a really good representation. But, so it is very possible to... Ah, there we are. Hello, Soul Eater. Yes, you. Yeah. As also, if you haven't realized, in the last update, not this one, they made it so that trees could actually grow in the corruption. Back when the game first came out, you couldn't grow trees in here. If the corruption spread, which it does spread, in fact, we might want to remove this, because I don't want the corruption spreading anymore. It would actually destroy the tree, making it like the tree would actually be destroyed, which is very wasteful, because you didn't actually get any wood out of it, if I'm correct. Yeah, you. Fuck off. Now this is the Eater of Souls. The Eater of Souls are basically giant floating eyes, except they're even worse. Oh shit. God damn it. And that's the other enemy that can spawn. The Devourer, which is the more pain in the ass version. Seriously, these guys suck. They're giant worms on steroids. Devourers are one of the hardest normal enemies in the game, actually. If you're not counting goblins, of course. Yes, this is an actual... if you have a certain NPC in your house, then this fight, the nice little devourer over here, he's a lot easier. But as we do not have that certain NPC in our house at the moment, we're gonna have to deal with this guy normally. In other words, in a pain in the ass way. Thankfully, he's not too terribly hard. I say that, and now I'm gonna see him again, he's gonna kill me. Now you may be wondering, why am I over here killing all these guys for, right? Well, you see, these guys drop rotten chunks. You get enough rotten chunks, you can make leather. And we're gonna show off one of the sets that you can craft right away. Looksword's gonna get a new look. And I figured I'll do that. Now, you have to get 150 of these, so it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna be back when I have gotten that. So, see you then. Hello, and we're back. And we have not collected enough. And even though they seem to be spawning, they weren't spawning a while ago. And I was like, well, you know what? Oh, hey, we got another shekel. Cool. I was like, you know what? It's just taking so damn long. Let's go get a water candle. Now, you might not know what a water candle is if this is your first time playing, and I will explain to you what a water candle is. A water candle is basically this game's hard mode. Water candles basically increase the length, the consistency. Monsters spawn a lot more often if you have a water candle in your inventory. We also can use this time to wooden off platforms. I like to constantly do that, so in order to make travel over here faster. Now, personally, I probably shouldn't be here this early, because we are actually pretty early into the game. We only have a copper breastplate, we don't even have a full copper armor. You know, I mean, if we had armor that was completely iron, maybe, then... But as it is not such... Oh, wells. Oh, God. I shouldn't really be complaining. I need the money. Or I need the rotten chunks. I don't know how rotten chunks makes leather, but hey, whatever. Oh, hey, that rhymed. Whew. Look at me being all clever. Oh god, let me put on my fucking platform, please. Not that I don't mind having all these giant insect eyes follow me around so I can farm them for money and giant floating chunks, but still, man, this is a little ridiculous. Just saying. Oh my god. At least devourers aren't spawning. If I started spawning devourers, I'd be pretty pissed off. I hate the devourers, man. I do, I hate them. We also can get these nice evil mushrooms over here, which can be used to spawn the Eater of Worlds. While I don't like spawning him that way, I prefer to do it using evil crystals. If you run out of them, which can happen, sadly, then sometimes it may just be what you need in order to continue getting... Oh god. shadow scales, which you actually don't need shadow scales. If you run out of evil crystals, more than likely you have enough shadow scales to last you for the rest of your game. But you never know. If you reuse worlds per character, which I've never done. I mean, you can, but I've never seen a point to it, personally. And I hate these fucking vines, I swear to God. Or, okay, they're not vines, they're thorns. And